Well, hello. Thank you, Len, for joining us today. And wow, what a beautiful garden you've got. And thank you for sharing your experience with our other customers. I know they'll
Yeah.
find it really useful. Could you tell us a little bit about, if you cast your mind back to the early days when you had built this garden room? What was the ideas you had behind it?
Well, we wanted all glass, obviously, a bigger atrium as we could possibly get. Um, and we wanted the sun beaming in and be able to sit in comfort in a room at the back of our house. Exactly, being south-facing as well. It was a few challenges, but we knew what we wanted, and hopefully it's turned out just what we wanted. Well, it has turned out just as we wanted it.
Yeah, and you've got that beautiful view of your garden to enjoy.
Yeah, that's right. That's what we wanted to enjoy in the summer nights, and that. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, it ticks all the boxes.
And what were the issues you were worried about? So you built this big roof lantern and you've got lots of glass. Were there any
Yeah.
concerns? What were the issues you were worried
Well, we
about?
knew that we needed something up there to keep the heat of the sun out and keep the heat in the winter. And we shopped around from our local people that done it, and most of it was the area was too big for them. They didn't do this size, and the blinds what they had were on cables, if you like, and pleated, totally what we didn't want. And we see your product on the internet, and obviously, we contacted you, had a Zoom meeting, and yeah, we went from there, and we went with you, and glad we did.
Yeah. So you met Chris, our expert, our specialist on roof lantern blinds. Can you describe what that process was and how you found it?
It was very straightforward, really. He showed us, he pointed us in the right direction, what product we needed, and and the fitting and everything, and yeah, straightforward, really good, really good.
So you did this online, I presume, with Zoom, a bit like
that's
doing
right,
today.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Obviously, you're a long way from us, but and we couldn't get down to look at anything or anything, but it wasn't any problems. We're really happy with what we received and the service.
And how did the installation go? You're a man. If you describe your background, because you've got
well, I've been building for quite a few years now, so I know obviously what I'm talking about building wise, and the tradesmen and the quality of people that come to work for you. And when Martin turned up, no problems at all. I could see straight away how particular he was. Never left any mess. Absolutely superb tradesman. Yeah, I'd recommend him every day of the week.
Oh, he'll be glad to hear about that. And,
yeah.
And has the roof lantern blind solved the issues you're worried about? Has it ticked the box?
It certainly has. Like I say, on the hot summer days, and we've had some of them this year, it's been a godsend because, like I say, it keeps the majority of the heat out because this is obviously south-facing, and keeps the majority of the heat out. Obviously, we've got blinds in the windows as well inside the glass, which helps to keep some of the sun out. But it's such a big area of atrium that we would have got a lot of sun in there. And indeed, as soon as you close the blind, you can immediately tell the difference. It keeps the room at a nice, cool temperature.
And have you noticed any difference if on the cold evenings where the stars are shining and there's a clear sky?
Well, we do shut it every night now because now we've gone through summer, and it is keeping the heat into the room, so it's really good and keeping the cold out.
Fantastic. And I've only got one more thing to ask you, Len, and that is, it's the million-dollar question, really. Would you recommend Window Treat to friends and family?
I definitely would. And like I say, the product and the company is superb, and the fitting and everything was absolutely superb.
Oh, thank you. That's music to my ears, Len.